You work hard for your money, so your money's got to work hard for you. At Gear Guy 23, we're going to answer that question. Is the product really worth it? And should I spend my hard-earned dollars? Let me know. I'll tell you. Welcome back to my channel, folks. What's up, my GG crew? We're back. Hey, with another unboxing. Hey, so I got a company here, Sccy Firearms, and we're going to do a little unboxing on a semi-automatic here. But disclaimer: this is not my gun. It's actually my wife's. She just got her concealed permit and wanted to get something that was that would protect her, but also had her personality. And her personality is one where she's very colorful, inside and out. And so, as you all know, firearm enthusiasts, it's hard to match that combination and get something that's a halfway decent quality. So we went to the local gun store here. She gravitated towards the colored guns. Saw I think it was a purple one at the time, but the company was Sccy, and I'd never heard of them. So she asked me, "Hey, is this a good company?" I said, "Well, I don't know. I'll have to do some research and figure out what's going on." So here we are with the purchase, and I'll tell you the backstory and the in the middle and the quick ending that happened. So I did some research, looked at some of my YouTube brothers and sisters, got some interesting mixed results about this company and about the CPX series. A lot of them had not so kind things to say. I even asked one of my close partners and friends. He was like, "Yeah, I hate that gun for different reasons." But long story short, I wanted to make my own assessment and take in all the information and then come out with a decision. So that's what I did. A lot of people had a lot to say about the gun, some good and some bad. A lot of bad about some of the lower model series. If you look right here, you'll see where the models are CPX1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you've got the DVG series also as well. So they all go in progression. Obviously, the CPX1 is going to be their lower based, all the way up to the 4, which is going to be their higher based. And the comments and some of the dissatisfaction and kind of the mixed bag of tricks is on some of the lower models. Everything from feed malfunctions to bullet in the round, chambered, hammer goes off, firing pin does not hit the primer, and it's just sitting there. And you got to bump it to make it fire. Everything from feed, eject issue. There was a lot of stuff going on. Some of them, took it back to the manufacturer. They got a different trigger model put in, and so long story short, there was a lot of stuff that I had to sift through. Come to find out that I really didn't see a lot of bad publicity on the CPX4 model, so that's the one that we went with. A quick GG23 trivia question. When did Sccy Firearms start their venture, start their business, and what city do they reside? This is a USA branded manufacturer. They manufacture, assemble, and ship out of the United States. And so answer those two questions for me. I'll check it out in the comments. I'll let you know whether you're right. Okay? So we went, we saw, and we conquered. When we first saw the gun, they were a little bit high on price. That's another thing that that's what this channel really stands for. Is it worth all your hard-earned dollars? And if it is, you got to try to find it at the cheapest price possible. So we went to the actual manufacturer is not too far from where I stay. That's a little bit of a hint. And so we went. I called and found a distributor that was their number one or first distributor of the firearm product. And so we went there and went to go see them. And then we found out that we could probably save about $50, $60. So this gun with holster, with 50 rounds of 380 ammo, Fiocchi, was under $265. Yes, that's right, folks. A sub $300 gun. Couldn't believe it, but here we are. So, without further ado, let me unbox and show you what we got in the box here, what my wife is so proud of. So it comes with your trigger guard lock, which I think I like. You know, it's kind of just goes right over the whole trigger, locks down. Comes with an extra magazine. Comes with your instruction manual and guide. Also, too, by the way, the warranty. You know, they're a customer satisfaction warranty company. Anything happens to the gun, they're going to take care of you. Ship it off. They're going to either fix it or ship you a new gun. One or the other, doesn't matter. You run over it, falls apart, whatever the case may be. So that was an attractive thing for me. So here we are. This is it. This is what we got. And this is the CPX4 model. Now the CPX4 model, first of all, let's get past. This is the color, okay? This is it right here. Polymer frame, aluminum slide, steel barrel. So yeah, it feels good. It feels good in the hand. The finger grip module right here, I like it. I've got big hands, so it really helps me kind of grab onto it. And you can see the tail extension on the clip. By the way, folks, these clips are 10 rounders, so you've got 20 rounds all total. They do sell extra clips, but these clips are metal, which is another piece of, that's some pretty good quality there, okay? So a metal clip, you got two that come into it. My hands are big, my wife's hands are small, and this gun fits both of us very, very well. Nice profile, it's got a 3-dot system. This is a hammered firearm, so you can see but it's a concealed hammer, so it doesn't kind of get in the way. And again, this is a great gun for concealment. There's not a lot that can get hung up or to hang up. Flat facing trigger. This one has a ambidextrous safety, as you can see. And the safety is tactile, you know, and it's not too difficult to operate in functionality. Now, when the trigger or when the safety is on, again, my wife is kind of be her first time kind of carrying. Got some text messages coming through there. It disconnects the trigger from the firing mechanism altogether. So it just slides back and forth very easy. And I like that, especially for her and kind of being her first carry gun. But the trigger, as you can see, it's probably about a 5.5 pound. This is a double action, okay? So it does take a little bit of pressure to pull it back, which you've got to definitely make your mind on whether or not you want to fire this mechanism or not, but it works. And then the reset is all the way out pretty much. So that was the reset right there. But if you travel so it's the trigger you're gonna have to get used to. But it is pronounced as far as it's 5.5 pounds, but it's equal. When I say equal, it's the same each and every time. And so consistency, you can definitely build yourself a consistent firearm practice with this gun because you don't have to worry about the reset and those types of things. It's the same poundage, it's the same distance of travel each and every time on each fire. So we went to the range, and I'll show you that range footage a little bit later. My wife shot it. I had my daughter with me. She's a little more experienced in the firearms world, and they both liked it. They both really, really did like the fact that this gun was one that didn't disappoint them. It didn't disappoint me either. I shot it also as well. I was quite pleased. So you know, this is what it looks like. Again, CPX4. It is what it is, and it has you know, a good firing from us. We had probably, I don't know, probably about 150 rounds we put through it. Only had maybe 3 malfunctions. 2 were self-imposed. 1, the slide did not go all the way back. And again, I don't know if that was self-imposed also too, or if it was the ammo that we were shooting, but the gun itself performed. It ran through. I also looked at another YouTube provider, and they put through every type of ammunition possible, from aluminum casing to steel casing to hollow points, ball jacketed, just all different kinds, shapes, models. And it ran through all of that without having any issue whatsoever. Again, the CPX4 have not had a lot of bad things that have been publicized about it. The other models, unfortunately, they have, and hopefully they've cleaned that up as a company. But overall, it's a really, really good gun. It's a sub $300 gun. It's kind of an economy gun, so to speak. It is a compact, obviously. So if I had to give it a GG rating, based on price and the quality, I would probably give it a 7.5. 7.5, and that's just because the trigger is just so it's consistent, but I am used to a much lighter trigger and a much faster reset. But again, for my wife, for the first time, her carrying, I think this will at least get her started off, and then we'll upgrade from there. This is not going to be the end all to be all, but this is really kind of a good start for her. So long story short, the magazine release, it is changeable, so you can put it on the if you're for your left-hand shooter, you can change it out, but it's responsive. Okay. Yeah. So you hit it, pops out. You would expect a $200 gun that when you press the mag release, you have to pull it out, or it doesn't slide real easy. But this one slides real easy. So it locks back. It does have a kind of a proprietary thing called a Roebuck Quad Lock, and I did some research on that. That is a system that locks the front of the barrel, the back of the barrel, and then side to side of the barrel. When you're firing, it locks that barrel to the slide, and it allows that barrel to return to the same spot each and every time. So when it comes to your accuracy and follow-up shots, it does help out with that, and it also helps out a little bit with the recoil. And we experienced that when we went to the gun range for the first time with this particular handgun. I was kind of impressed with that concept also, as well. As the first time I'd ever heard that, and had to do a little bit of research on it. But yeah, so it was good. It was good. So hey, folks, here we are. It's the Sccy. If you look down their website, they've got a really good, cool website. They've got the 3D piece where you can spin it around. This reminds me of Stealth Arms. Is another manufacturer that is completely customizable in the 1911 world with the Glock mags. But this one is not as great a website as it, but it does allow you 360 and various degrees of looking at the firearm itself. And yeah, so there you have it. The warranty, again, a good warranty. They're going to take care of you no matter what happens. And then, the color options, they've got them. Different color slides, different color grip modules, combination of both. They've got custom patterns, you name it, they've got it. And these are some of the features of the handgun also as well. So again, I recommend the CPX4. This is the one that we decided to go with, and we're not dissatisfied with our purchase so far. So it's been really, really nice. Yeah, so without further ado, folks, we'll see you on the next one. But yeah, Sccy, I didn't even know who they were, but I do now. But anyway, check out that trivia question. Hey, what city is Sccy in, and when did they start their business? 2 trivia questions. Put them in the comments, and I will definitely let you know if you're right. So without further ado, folks, please like, subscribe, share. We are growing as a channel, and I really appreciate it, and I don't take that lightly, but I can't do it without you. So like, subscribe, share, then tell that person to like, subscribe, share, then tell that person to like, subscribe, and share. All right. Hey, man, this is GG23. All my GG23 crew, peace, love, and happiness. And hey, happy 4th of July. We'll see you. We're out. Okay, all good shots. They're all basically to the to the head area. Gotta be careful because the head can move a lot. That's why you want to stick to the body area. So actually, pull your clip out.